go wire to wire, I would assume. If this is a 3-0, I will be impressed.
I'm curious to see what the set record is between these two, because it's almost a guarantee that they've played each other quite a bit. I'm going to look it up right now as we squeak. Aster versus Arkdee. Arkdee does have a 9-0 record.
Really?
And does tend to 3-0 him.
Wow. Okay.
Aster has taken some games. He's taken a set. Takes some game 5 from time to time. But, you know, with the way Aster's playing today, I would definitely not count it out.
But first, okay, but already we're seeing something different. I think Aster might have a bit of a mental block on Arkdee because we're seeing the Greninja. We're seeing the Roy. Going Roy first things right at the end. Do you think this is a case of like, oh yeah, even Greninja will struggle to like hit or get around Palutena's stuff like Palutena back air? As you see a counter always coming out from Arkdee.
This is the first time Aster has ever gone Roy against Arkdee in bracket.
Wow. So I assume Aster's been going Greninja all day, so to immediately just like this deep in the bracket, pull out the Roy in response to Arkdee. This is a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it plays off.
I do like starting with the Roy, just like starting with your counter pick and then falling back into the rolls if it doesn't work, rather than switching to something that you're totally cold with.
Yeah.
Like after already being down. Not working out the best so far for Aster, but has put on quite a bit of damage. And Arkdee doesn't do the best into Roy. I want to say he has a losing record on Broly. As Aster is pushing forward pretty effectively, has a chance to even up the stock count here.
But yeah, already you're seeing Arkdee make more use of that drag down nair up tilt to take Aster's first stock. And Aster just doing the little wave bounces and stuff that we see from Roy's to try and mix up aerial momentum. Not getting a punish on the up B. Arkdee had all day to get a grab on that. Instead, nothing.
Yeah, and Aster can't quite find a stock. And that is going to be the issue if he can't find these. And I don't know if he will stay with the Roy pick or go back to the Greninja if it doesn't work out. But that back here is going to find the stock. Not down by too much. Still really looking this game as Aster.
Yeah, and as you know, Roy builds rage, he'll be doing more damage and stuff. So Roy's still a very, very solid character in today's meta.
Yeah, and Roy is also always a threat to take a stock way earlier than you wanted him to. So you got to be careful. It's a nice good attack. Very smart. Very smart.
Here we go, down tilt, runs him down. Let's roll in.
I'm thinking that was a snapback thing.
Not possible. Yeah, somebody needs a snapback.
He was spaced for the dash or the roll out, but just F smash in the wrong direction. And I think that honestly could have been the stop there. But because that didn't work out, Arkdee winds up with the lead rather than Aster.
You know who installs amazing snapback capacitors?
Tell me.
DQ controllers. Really? Yeah, DQ controllers made my customs. No, I haven't had a single snapback issue since I got it. It's phenomenal.
And what was that?
Like 3 years ago.
Wow.
2 years ago.
Good to know. Shout out DQ controllers. Controllers, they get you DQ because they're so good.
Oh yeah.
They are tripping the pressure.
They're not illegal controllers. For legal reasons, they're not illegal controllers.
That falling there, Aster threatening to take a stock off Arkdee here. I'm liking the Roy pick so far. It's not quite winning, but it's doing a very solid job against Arkdee. If he's not confident in the Greninja, I see no reason not to stick with Roy here. He could take the game still.
Yep, down there, and he's not going to find it on the second time. Gets back thrown. Instead, here's auto radical to keep him off stage. Really still has the recovery at horizontal angle. Not falling into the explosive frame. Good air dodge. He's on the platform, but no follow-up. Like you said, it's not exactly winning, but it is holding its own. It is surviving and like making a case for itself to hang around. But the back air from Arkdee, no way around that.
Yeah.
As Arkdee goes up 1-0.
You know, Roy is obviously the type of character that can just blow you up and disadvantage. So I would never count out a Roy in any set in any context. So I like the idea of Aster sticking with the Roy. I wouldn't mind the switch back to Greninja. I'm just curious to see what we have.
Yo, yeah, they're both thinking. Frigate Orphean? There we go, let's go. Come on, full send into Frigate. Please.
Do it.
Oh no, PS2.
Max loves some weird stage.
I love me some weird stages. I still want the opportunity to run my wacky bracket. My wacky bracket, starters of Woohoo, Yggdrasil, Dreamland.
Dan, you pulled up that wacky bracket stage list for me.
It's one of my like 15 favorited pictures on my phone, so that way I can always bring it up and talk about it.
Whatever need.
Memento WarioWare PS1.
Aster does stick with the Roy. I like the decision to stick with the Roy. It didn't quite get the job done, but it really hung in there, really toe-to-toe.
You saw the potential of it in that game one. You saw like, how
Certainly.
far it could go. And especially if he's going to be eating like 30% combos, he'll be able to make up that ground pretty fast with just a couple strings.
Yeah, these trades benefit Aster, because Roy can kill at a percentage of a bit earlier than Palutena, and makes very strong mileage off of every time he doesn't trade. And Aster right now doing exactly that, jabbing the back air, puts out some extra damage, following up air as well, and Aster doing a really good job tacking up damage. And Roy doing a little bit better this game.
Okay, yeah. Recovering. He's going to get up into the up smash. He does! Just medium enough, just long enough. Arkdee's going up a stop.
Come on, Aster, you know that one. You've seen it before, buddy. It's good tackling. You did it last game.
I mean, it happens to all of us. We all
It does.
fall for it eventually. And it's like, no matter how many times, like, well... Ooh! Dunked him off stage 2! Arkdee is sealing it right now.
Yeah, Arkdee with an unfortunate stock loss off of Aster, and then immediately capitalizes by just blowing this game into a different dimension.
So what were we saying about Roy earlier?
I do straight up. I do still like the Roy. I do still think he should go with Roy in this last game, because the neutral get up into up smash is still going to happen if you're playing Greninja. The dying off the bottom of the stage is still going to happen if you're playing Greninja. That last one maybe wouldn't have.
You still have no confidence. You know how I know?
What
You
do you
said
mean?
this last game coming up.
I mean, you assume. You assume it
you
want to
wanna
do
do
that.
that.
You want to do that.
But yeah, no, sticking with the Roy. Even though night and day difference from game 1 to game 2, we're going to see if we get a Dusks or some creamy middle in game number 3 to where Aster can pull out a win.
Speaking of Freudian slips, you're talking about a creamy middle.
Yeah, you know, you have the high
I mixed up
the high highs, the low
I mixed up two letter words and you're bringing up a creamy middle. That's how candy bar you do. That's how all not eating a candy bar. Yeah. What did you think? What did you do? I mean, we're talking about a creamy middle. We're playing Smash Bros. We're actually trying to cut the comms. We're gonna lock back in. Side reconnecting, a lot of damage. It's nougat. It's not cream.
Two musketeers.
It's not cream. Not two musketeers either.
You're the two musketeers.
I like that.
All right, and again, the Greninja off to a hot start. It's just going to be about Aster trying to mitigate some of the volatility that Arkdee was able to introduce into the game last time. The roll-in is not going to be the option to do that. Jumps back in. He's certainly dead. The auto-reticle does it. Welcome, volatility.
Yeah, it giveth and it taketh away. As now we see Aster, no rage, fresh stock, trying to get rid of this full stock of Arkdee.
Nice.
He does with a solid back air and moving back to 0-0 apiece. Arkdee trying to get anything, trying to get that opener with the Nair. Aster, here we go, some signs of life as he gets a couple pieces, but now you're on the train.
Very briefly there, Aster had his first lead since, I think maybe the whole set. And now caught with the down tilt, down smash as well. Arkdee kind of is playing like he's just trying to get this wrapped up, squared away pretty quickly.
Yeah, seems he has sort of the mental advantage here in the set after the game 2 and wants to, you know, really see how far he can push it. And that just means throwing out some big smash attacks to try and take some early stocks. Yeah, but when he does it, I saw that coming.
Such a flash of ledge.
But here we go. Yep, punish back throw. Not going to be enough. It's a good air dodge as well through the explosion.
Phenomenal recovery. I'll say that. I'll give him that.
Still makes it back, gets center stage. Aster just dashed back and forth, back and not connecting.
Yeah, this Roy has been solid, if not uninspired, right? It hasn't exactly done anything to mix Arkdee up, to keep him guessing, and that's kind of what Roy thrives off of. It's kind of just doing Roy stuff so far. Not a lot of personality coming through from Aster. But again, his recoveries have been solid. The latest possible hit in there is going to catch him, though.
Yeah, it was sort of very like the third time identical recovery from air dodging through the explosive plane.
So I was waiting for Arkdee to either go off stage or come down. I thought it was going to be down, but no, just Nair finishing it off. And now still going for that Nair again to try and punish the recovery.
It's pretty easy for Palutena to set up those checkmate scenarios against Roy. That's where she gets a lot of her mileage in the matchup.
Up smash the ledge. No, goes down tilt back air. Another explosive flame. To the right again. Back at the wall. Just walling out. Aster from center stage gets up. The wings no. And decides to jump over him and eat the sword, guys.
Last stock situation, Aster has been able to avoid any sort of
He has rage.
ridiculous stock losses. Roy, a very capable character to make this type of comeback.
Oh, but down throw. Oh, the patience. I thought it was going to be back there. Probably heading up there. It says to be down tilt forward ledge.
Like that, though.
For a 3-0 in Arkdee's favor. Moving on.
Too bad for you.
Still amazing.